You have to be careful. Now, the reason why you have to be careful is because AI can begin to input keywords. Even those keywords may be relevant to your role, right? Now, maybe inputting keywords or maybe reframing it in a way that it has actually deviated from your point or added to your point in a way that you won't be able to defend some things that it is saying about you in that resume. The first thing you need to know when writing or when about to write is you have to know what you're writing your resume for, right? You have to know what you are going for with your resume, right? So if you are writing a resume, it is to accomplish something. Now, what that means is that it is for a specific purpose. You want to use it to achieve a specific role, a specific job, maybe to apply for a specific grant. There is that specificity that a resume comes with. You must know what you are going for. So to write a relevant resume, it starts from you. You know what you're going for. With that, whatever you're writing in your resume, you're writing it to someone. Because resume is a document that will be presented to someone who will be able to know about you through that same document. A resume is for presentation. Very important. That must be in your consciousness when writing a resume or when about to build your resume. Now, in making resume relevant, you must understand that there are salient aspects in resume. Very important. You have the personal information, you have the career objective or the professional summary section, right? You have the skill section, you have the experience section, you have the skill section, you have the education section, right? And you may have other sections based on other aspects that you have, like certifications, workshops, conferences, and some others like that. Now, one thing about using AI to write your resume is you have to pen down your own experience. You have to pen down your own skills. You have to pen down your own professional summary in your own way, in your own language, in your own simplicity. You have to put it down in a way that you understand, you can relate with. Now, this is it. The professional summary is the part where you talk about yourself. That can be about 4 to 6 lines. You talk about yourself. Now, pen that down. Now, you can look, you know who you are, right? Talk about yourself in respect to that thing you're targeting for. Just write about yourself. I am a technical specialist, who has these years of experience, who does this, who is well motivated, who has skills in. So put something like that down about you know about yourself. Now, beautiful. Now that is a layman language. Yeah, let me put it that way. That's a layman language. That's in a way that you understand it, in a way that you can put it down. That's beautiful. Now, in your experience section, under your experience section, because the experience section is very vital and very in the experience section, put down your role, put down where you had that experience and the year, right? You also need to write the address of that place also. And then you write the year maybe from January 2022 to maybe February 2023. Under each experience, you will have roles and responsibilities. Now, these are the things you did right there when you were in that place, where you were working in that role. Now, very important. All those responsibilities and roles, you know it. Put it down in your own language. Put it down like the professional summary, as I said. Put it down in your own language, the way you understand it. Oh, I did this. I supervised, the carriage or the transportation of the goods from this state to this state. So that interstate transportation. Okay, maybe as an engineer, right, or as a project manager, I supervised various teams or various departments in carrying out their task every day. Now, these things I'm saying, you may not even be able to put it down in the way I'm saying it right now. Now, it's not odd. And anyway you can put it and just pen it down. Now that maybe you may list about maybe 4 to 6 responsibilities like that. Pen down what you did there that you could remember, right? Now when you pen it down, do that for each experience. Now when you do that, do this after that. Just put that down, lay it down, right? And leave it somewhere. Now come back to it. Maybe 2 hours later or maybe 3 hours later. Come back to what you wrote and check that professional summary again, check the experience again. You have a fresh idea on how to modify it again, right? Now, at this point, you are working your resume, right? Now, at this point that you did, you see that you'll be able to still make some little changes or some English words that you see, oh, no, I should not have put it like this. I put it this way. Now, all these things that you've now written down for your professional summary, now copy this thing and then go to AI. You may use ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT to reframe this for you, right? You say reframe this for me, right? Then you put all those words in front of that statement, right? And you tell the and you instruct ChatGPT to reframe that professional summary for you, right? Now, when it does that for you, you also do that for your experience session. It reframes it into statements, right? Now, for experience session, you must understand that your experience session must start with action verbs. Now, action verbs are okay. Let me say, oh, maybe you led a team, or okay, you worked with some people, right? So the way you start your roles and responsibilities under each experience section, is just like saying, for example, now supervised the team on so and so. Led. Now, all those supervised, the word led, the word executed. Now, all those words are actually action verb words that you need to use to be starting each roles and responsibilities. So don't start with I did this. I transported. I no, don't start with I. If it's transported, if it's something that maybe is transported, just start with transported, and then you continue with that statement, right? Under your roles and responsibilities. Now that's very important. So now when you reframe your professional summary and your experience session with AI, I said ChatGPT, for example, now that's not the end. You have to be careful. Now, the reason why you have to be careful is because AI can begin to input keywords. Even those keywords may be relevant to your role, right? Now, maybe inputting keywords or maybe reframing it in a way that it has actually deviated from your point or added to your point in a way that you won't be able to defend some things that it is saying about you in that resume. So whenever you reframe with AI, what you have to do at that point is that check what is being reframed. Now read it line by line. Now you need to now use your intellectual capability. What makes resume relevant is that it depends on human intellect, right, to shape it. So you can't depend on AI, you can't depend on ChatGPT, to write your resume. So what I've told you right now, what I've just showed you right now, is that you really need to be, real about your resume, right, to be able to land interviews with it, to be able to also defend whatever is in your resume. So don't be confused with because it's AI, so everything is easy. You just slot things in. Don't slot things in. That's not how it works. So your resume has to be relevant. And to make it relevant, first put down those things in your own words. Especially as I said, the professional summary and the experience section, right? Put out all those things in your own words. Right? When you put it down in your own words, you can tell the AI tool to reframe it for you, the AI software. Now, when it is reframed, also go back to now as it's reframing it. Now, and don't forget the experience section, action verbs first. Now, when it reframes it for you, now take it back and look at all these things again. Look at it one by one. You see, and be able to say, oh, if it says something about it, no, this is not how I did it, or oh, I didn't really do it to this extent, right? You have to rephrase that. It's very important, right? So it makes your resume relevant. The bulk of relevance in resume lies in the human intellect, not in the AI technological tool, right? So you can use AI, right? It's not awkward, it's not hard, right? But you must understand this. I will be sharing more about AI. I'll be sharing more about how to be able to cope with AI, or how to be able to work, how to be able to align, your resume with AI and other stuff. So just stay connected with my YouTube channel, right? With